The next question. The given sludge with 98% moisture content is X times more bulky than with a 95% moisture content than X is. We know that the volume of sludge in different state, let us take V1 by V2, which is equal to 100 minus P2, percentage of water in the second volume, percentage of water in the first volume. And they said the given sludge with a 98% moisture content is X times the more bulkier. Therefore, this is more bulkier than V2, X times the V2, because it's a bulkier, divided by B2 is equal to 100 minus 95, 100 minus 98. So the answer is X equal to 2.5. You simplify this, so you will get a 2.5. So answer is B. Okay. Now, electrostatic precipitators remove. It's a very interesting question. It's a particulate matter. Okay. So some more thing I can write you for removing particulate matter. Removing particulates. For removing particulates matter, we can use first one, gravity, settling chamber, and it can remove the particle size greater than 50 micrometer and the efficiency is less than 50%. The efficiency is very less. Second one is centrifugal separators. Centrifugal separators, and in this it can able to remove the particle size dp in between 5 to 25 micrometer and the efficiency is equal to 50 to 90%. And the next one is electrostatic precipitators. Electrostatic precipitators, dp, the diameter of particle that can be removed is less than or is equal to 1 micrometer and the efficiency is very high, that is 95% to 99%. So this data they will ask you in the examination. Okay. The last one is a fabric filter. Fabric filters. In this dp, which is less than 1 micrometer, that can able to remove, and the efficiency is approximately 99%. So fabric filter is most efficient one. I'm seeing this value they will ask you in the examination because the standard values. Then removing gaseous matters. Removing gaseous matters, we will use first one is adsorption. Second one is absorption. And third one is combustion. Third one is combustion. Okay, so this is the thing. Now we can move the next one. The process of heating solid waste. Heating pyrolysis in a controlled condition. The solid waste, that is particularly here the solid waste means plastic waste. Pyrolysis used for controlling the plastic waste. Plastic waste. The process of heating solid waste under controlled condition is called it as pyrolysis. Next one. The threshold hearing of normal healthy air is very, very important. So actual value is 20 micropascal. What is a 20 micropascal? We can write 20 into 10 raised to minus 6 Pascal Newton per meter square. So if you simplify this, then 0.00002. So the answer for this question is this one. Yes. Okay, that is Newton per meter square. This is the finest sound that can able to bear the human ear. So this also factual data, keep in mind. Sometimes they will give in the 20 micropascal also, keep this in mind. This also call it as a reference sound pressure level. Reference sound pressure level. Okay, next one. When the fluid is at rest, shear stress is 0. Shear stress will not take place. So this is the factual data. Next one. The current meter is a device used for measuring the velocity. This is also very simple factual data. Current meter, also pitot tube. Pitot tube also used to measure the velocity. Then for laminar flow through a circular pipe of ratio of maximum velocity to average velocity, U max by U average is equal to 2 for circular pipe. U max by U average is equal to 1.5 for parallel plates. So answer for this question is C. Understood? Next one. If the Froude number in an open channel flow is equal to 1, then the flow is called. We know that it's a critical flow. If the Froude number is equal to 1, then we can say this is the critical flow. If the Froude number is greater than 1, then it's a super critical flow. If the Froude number is less than 1, then subcritical flow. Then it's a subcritical flow. Okay. Next one. The specific energy of the flowing fluid per unit weight. Specific energy, we know that H plus V square by 2G. This is a simple question. The specific energy is equal to, we will write H plus V square divided by 2G. This is the pressure head. And this is the velocity head. Understood? It's a simple question, these all are. Then the dimensions of the specific weight. What is a specific weight? Density is a specific weight, right? Specific weight. What is the unit of this? The unit is kilonewton per meter cube. So kilonewton, we can write this kilonewton is equal to, first of all, kilonewton meter per kilogram meter per second square in the meter cube. This is the basic unit. Now, if you simplify this, kilogram meter square second square. First of all, this is the combined quantity, combined unit or derived unit. You have to split this derived unit in the simple unit. That is a basic unit. So from this basic unit, you have to put your dimensions, you will get an answer. What is the dimension of kg? Mass, m. Dimension of length, meter, therefore L minus 2. Second, time, t minus 2. So the answer for this question is here. Okay. Next question. An isoheat is a line joining points of equal rainfall depth. Okay. The isoheat is the line joining equal rainfall depth. This is the factual data. Be careful. Okay. Next one. The Dickens formula for peak flood is given by, this is very interesting, the Dickens formula is given by. So there are three formulas which was there. First one is a Dickens formula. And from the Dickens formula, the discharge is QP CD into A power 3 by 4. This area in kilometer square. You have to substitute this empirical formula. This is the coefficient of Dickens. CD is the coefficient of Dickens. So answer for this question is now B. U. Sir, no. And some more formula. Roy's formula. Rover's formula. There QP which is equal to CR into A the whole power 2 by 3. And here also A is in kilometer square. Then English formula. Then English formula, there you can write QP is equal to 124A the whole divided by root of A plus 10.4, which is approximately 123 root of A. Okay, you have to keep this formula also. Maybe they will come in the upcoming years. Next one is a very simple factual data. The course loss safe exit gradient for a design of pier will be the lowest for which one of the following soil type. So the course loss exit gradient will be lowest for a fine sand. Okay, next one. There is a minimum wastage of water in simple question, statement question, factual data, sprinkler irrigation. For a sprinkler irrigation, very minimal wastage. Next one. In the waterbound macadam roads, binding material is stone dust, not a sand, not a cement, not a brick dust. It's a stone dust we will use as a fine binding material. Now, if L is the length of the moving vehicle and R is the radius of the curvature, the extra mechanical widening to provided on the horizontal curve for a single lane. Single lane, this is the extra mechanical widening. So we know that mechanical widening, which is equal to N L square divided by 2R. So for single lane, L square divided by 2R, since N is equal to 1, L square by 2R. This is the answer. Okay, next one. As per IRC, the maximum super elevation in rolling terrain in plain. So I can write plain and rolling terrain. Plain and rolling terrain, this value is 7%. For mountainous terrain, this is the 10%. E max. So here plain and rolling terrain is 7. Understood? Next one. In which of the following traffic signal the cycle length and cycle division automatically varied? Automatically. The cycle length and cycle division automatically varied for flexible system. Alternate system, in the alternate system means, suppose there was a signal. This is the road stretch for a 10-kilometer road, for example. In that 10-kilometer road, suppose there was a signal at the starting point, another one signal after 2 kilometers or somewhere, another signal also somewhere here, right? Alternate system means there is a, for example, there are three signals here, 3 lights, green, yellow, red. For example, here suppose the green is activating, the green is under process. Okay, green is activating, then here red is activating. That means one is existing at one point, then another point, this same signal will not exist here. That means here some other signal will be activating. Okay, for example, here the red is activating, then here is a green is activating. So that is alternate system. Simultaneous system means Now throughout this stretch, here red is activated, then here also red is activated. That means simultaneously it is happened. Simple progressive system. Actually, the flexible progressive system is the advance of simple progressive system. This is the advance. Both are same only. Advancement. Okay. Simple progressive system means it will automatically change by themselves the cycle length depends upon the volume of the traffic. Okay, so this is somewhat advanced. So that is enough. Now, the drain which is provided parallel to loading to intercept and divert the water from the hill slope. For hill slope, diverting water, the structure which used is catch water drain or catch water basin. Okay. The next one is if the theta is the angle of slope, theta is the angle of slope and L is the length of the slope and H is the difference in variation between two ends of the line, then the slope correction will be slope correction. We know that slope correction always negative. This is the question you will get. Keep in mind. And slope correction formula is Cm is equal to, we can write L naught minus root of L naught square minus H square. Okay. Meaning, suppose this is the slope length L naught and this is the H and this is the theta. Okay. Now we know that sine theta which is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. H is equal to, now we can write L naught sine theta. Now we can plug everything here. Cm which is equal to L naught minus square root of L naught square minus L naught square sine square theta. L naught minus L naught, take out L naught common and take out from the root 1 minus sine square theta. Okay. So this is 1 minus sine square theta. So we can write this is a cos square theta. This is L naught 1 minus cos square theta. Cos square theta is a cos theta. Yes or no? Now 1 minus cos theta. So we know that one thing, sine square theta which is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. Cos 2 theta divided by 2. Now what we can do? 2 sine square theta which is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta. So in the place of theta, I have to put theta by 2. Sine square theta by 2. Then the place of theta, 1 minus cos theta. Theta becomes theta. Then here you can substitute 1 minus cos theta is equal to this. L naught into 2 sine square theta by 2. So it's equal to 2 L naught sine square theta by 2. So answer is 2 L naught sine square theta by 2. So this is the answer. So here they given instead of L naught they given L. Therefore they given L naught is equal to L, the sloping ground surface. L is the length of the slope. Therefore this is becomes as L sine square theta by 2. Okay. Now next question. Isogonic lines are line passing through which it is a point having same declination. So that is the answer for this question. Isogonic line means the point having same declination. Agonic line means the point which is having zero declination. Agonic lines, point having zero declination. This may be upcoming year's question. Okay. This is isogonic, this is agonic. Now, spear test is used for the adjustment of, this is the factual data question, horizontal axis. Okay. Next one. The size of the theodolite is specified by diameter of the lower plate. So this is also a statement question and factual data. See, the spare test is used for adjustment of horizontal axis, and generally the size of the theodolite is specified by diameter of the lower plate. Now, if delta is the angle of deflection for a simple curve of radius r, then the length of the curve is, this is the curve and this is the deflection angle, delta. Now this is the length of the curve. We can take this is the length of curve. Now the length of curve we can write, we know that for 180 degree, your length of curve is pi r. Yes or no? If you extend this up to this horizontal, then this angle is 180 degree, right? For 180 degree pi r, then value of length of curve for this one, for delta angle, is length. So phi r delta. So answer is this one. Pi r delta divided by 180. Okay. Next question. In order to obtain a good quality of undisturbed soil sample, the area ratio of the sampling tube shall be area ratio shall be keep less than 10 percentage in order to get undisturbed soil sample. So less than 10. Therefore, best option is A. Next one. Yeah, this very interesting question. Yeah, 0.3 meter square bearing plates settles by 10 millimeter in the plate load test of poisonless soil. When the load intensity of 200 kilonewton per meter square, estimate the settlement of shallow foundation 2 meters square under the same intensity. So the settlement formula SF divided by SP, which is equal to breadth of footing divided by breadth of plate into breadth of plate plus 0.3 divided by breadth of footing plus 0.3. So this is the whole square. So this is the formula for coiceless soil. Coiceless soil. For cohesive soil, SF divided by SP, which is equal to breadth of footing divided by breadth of plate for cohesive soil. This is the data. Now you can substitute everything. So settlement of footing they are asking, which is equal to what is settlement of plate? 10 mm. So 10 mm 0.01 in terms of meter into what is the breadth of plate? So breadth of footing 2. 2 is given. Okay. Meter into what is the breadth of plate? 0.3 plus 0.3. Why I put this is 0.3 in terms of meter? Because in this formula, if you take this is 0.3, then you have to put everything is a meter. One more formula is there. Instead of 0.3, 30. If you put a 30, then these all are becomes in terms of centimeter. Okay. Divided by breadth of plate is 0.3 into breadth of footing. Breadth of footing is equal to 2 plus 0.3. So final answer for this is 0.3 plus 0.3 2 divided by 2.3 into 0.3 into 0.01. So this is the settlement of footing In terms of mm, we are going to see 0.01739 meter. Into 1000, if you multiply, then 17.39. 17.39 mm is the answer. Segment of meter. I hope you understood. Therefore, answer for this question is C. Okay. In the passive state of poisonless soil, the minor principal stress, this is the minor stress, the passive stress. The passive stress is this. Okay. The passive stress is in the retaining wall. Wall moves toward the soil, so this is the major stress. This is the minor stress. But in an active case, the soil moves towards the wall, or wall moves away from the soil. Here, the major principal stress is this one is a major. This is the minor. Now, in the question, the passive state of cohesionless soil, minor stress is vertical. Okay. Next question. For a sandy soil, that is a cohesionless soil, having an angle of internal friction is 30 degrees, then the ratio of passive to active earth pressure. Kp by Ka. What is Kp? 1 plus sine phi, 1 minus sine phi. What is Ka? 1 minus sine phi divided by 1 plus sine phi. So if you simplify, if you substitute the value, here you will get a 3. And for this, you will get a 1 by 3. So is equal to answer is 9. So answer for this question is 9. I hope you understood, right? Next one. The stability analysis of slope, the factor of safety with respect to height. Be careful. Factor of safety with respect to height is FH. Critical height divided by actual height. So this is the answer. And the factor of safety in terms of cohesion is equal to cohesion divided by mobilized cohesion. So this is what? Actual cohesion. This is the mobilized value. This also mobilized cohesion. So important thing. So I have to keep this in our mind. Okay. Now factor of safety with respect to friction is equal to tan phi divided by tan phi m. Okay. This also you have to keep in our mind. Factor of safety with respect to friction. This is with respect to cohesion, and this is with respect to height. Okay. Now this is the question. The stability analysis by Swedish method of slices gave the following values per running meter of 10-meter high embankment. The total shearing force, normal force, and total neutral force. Here the total neutral force, they said nothing. Therefore, this is 0. Here neutral force means what? U. The length of arc C, phi, everything is given. Then the factor of safety with respect to shear strength. The factor of safety with respect to shear strength in the Swedish slip circle method is cohesion into length of arc plus summation of n normal stress into tan phi, the whole divided by summation of tangential stress. Now what is the cohesion? 24 into length of the arc 22 plus normal stress 1950 and tan 6 degree divided by 480. This is the tangential force or shear force 480. So if you solve it, then you will get 1.5 factor of safety. So this is 1.5. So the answer 1.5 is near is C. Okay, but this problem is somewhat difficult to solve since keeping the value of tan 60 in our brain is difficult, right? So that is difficult only.